trying out the Anastasia Beverly Hill Concealer. I am in the shade 19. I used to use Born This Way Too Faced, but I just feel like I need to change it up. I don't know, I feel like the Too Faced is starting to change colours. And I also feel like with the Too Faced concealer, it creases more often now compared to how it was when I first started using it. So I went and bought the new concealer, which I'm obviously going to be using the same exact placements that I use. And when I tried this out in the store, I loved how like creamy it was. I'm not going to put a lot. So yeah, I was going for a more warm undertone, so I chose shade 19. I am going to also go ahead and purchase the shade 16. It's just because it wasn't in stock, but that would be for my brightening. So because I don't have that, I'm going to use my MAC instead. So that is the placements. I'm going to let it sit just for a bit. Whilst I do that, I'm just going to go and contour my face. I haven't used this concealer before, so I'm not going to let it sit for too long. And then I used the Made by Mitchell for mine because I feel like this is a bit dark. Fine and bronzer is in the shade No Limits Worthy. It is a bit darker, but I did get another shade and that one was a bit too light. So I just decided to just use this and just, I feel like when you blend it out properly, it kind of, it works out for me. And that's why I said I use my Made by Mitchell in the shade, what is the shade again? Shade Unlaid for the top, because I don't want it to be so dark on my forehead. So I'll just do that and just blend it. I'm a messy blender, so everything normally comes together anyway. It's like my makeup still comes together. And when I feel like it is too sharp, I'm just going to use my foundation brush. I'm just lightening it with my foundation. So it may look harsh now, but like I said, it is dark and whatever. The more you blend, it'll be fine. Now I'm going to blend my Anastasia Beverly Hill Concealer. And when I tried this in the store, I was just like, wow, it blends so damn well. Like, honestly, and it's so full coverage. That's why I'm just like, it might be my time to leave Too Faced and move on to Anastasia Beverly Hills. Yeah, I just like how warm it is and how orangey it looks. And mind you, this was one layer and it is very much full coverage. So I don't even know if I'm going to use another layer of this concealer. I'll probably just use one more layer, which is my brightening. And like I said, I'll have to use the MAC or maybe Born This Way Butterscotch, because that is my lightest shade that I have. But the concealer does blend well. I'm going to come back, blend it properly. So I've contoured my nose. I'm now going to brighten my under eye with the MAC concealer, and it's in the shade NC45. This will be my second time trying this as well. But I definitely have fallen in love with the Anastasia Beverly Hills because it has not moved, it has not creased whilst I've been doing my nose contour and everything else. So yeah, that is, yeah, every shade is not going to be that's Beverly Hills. I'm going to let the MAC concealer sit for a bit just because the MAC is a tiny bit watery. And then after that, I'm just going to quickly press powder my face because I don't like to let it crease or anything. Whilst I'm letting that sit, I'm just currently washing my brushes for my next steps. I always use the ISO Clean as well. I just feel like cleaner brushes give you a nice base. And also, I'm not just moving around dirt or any bacteria. So I'm just going to clean that. Because if you haven't realised, I do tend to use this brush a lot. And I've realised because I use different shades of bronzer, it got a bit darker. So I'm just going to clean that and then I'm going to blend out my other parts of bronzer. And then I'm going to blend my brightening concealer. Using the ISO Clean means it dries in 60 seconds. So that is going to be fine for me to blend out everywhere else. I'm just going to blend out my bronzer. My lace is looking a bit mad, so ignore that. We're focusing on the makeup and not the lace. It's very short because I never come up here with a bad lace, like never. But I've had this wig on for time. It's about to come off anyways. So I just thought, you know, I got new makeup products and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's please ignore the lace. I don't think it looks that bad, but I just feel like, you know, when it starts to lace, basically, it's like,